This is lesson 1.5 of Pre-Cal 11. This is part A, so the first video. There's actually just 3 really quick videos for this one, and it's starting on page 29. So 1.5. This first thing is, this is applications of radicals. So we're going to talk about ordering a set of irrational numbers without using a calculator, arrange these in order from greatest to least. So when I get a question like this, I always highlight this so that I make sure I put it in the right order because that matters. The other thing is you have to change them to the same shape in order to compare. Because I don't have a good idea of what root 5 equals or root 13 or like root 8. I don't know what those numbers are. I mean, I guess I could make a guess. But the strategy that you want, because it will always work even if the numbers are really close, is to put them all the same shape. And that means in this case, you're going to make them all complete or entire radicals. Okay. Then they're all the square root of something. And that makes it easy to compare. So 3 root 5, that's going to be root 9 times 5, which is root 45. 5 root 3 is going to be root 25 times root 3, which is root 75. Root 15, I don't need to change. 2 root 8 is root 4 times root 8, or root 32. And this will be root 64, root 2, or root 128. Okay, and of course, I'm now that you are, hopefully you have, the intention is that before you get to this lesson, you have done the practice work and you are able to follow the shortcuts I take. Like I didn't write this as root 2 squared times root 8, then root 4 root 8. I just skipped that part because once you know what you're doing, you don't need to write down all of these steps. Okay, so now I need to order them from greatest to least. So I'm going to compare these that are all in the same shape. So the square root of 128 is bigger than the square root of 32. It's bigger than square root of 15, and so on. So this is going to be my first one. That's the biggest. This is the next biggest, and then root 45, and then root 32, and then root 15 is the last one. Now, I'm not finished because you cannot just leave it this way. You need to rewrite the question, rewrite the values, but you have to, here's my other must do, must give answer in the original form. Okay, so if you tell me that root 128 is bigger, root 128 and then root 75, root 45, that's wrong. Okay, the correct answer here is 8 times the square root of 2. That is the biggest. The next one is 5 root 3. The next one is 3 root 5. And then we have 2 root 8. And finally, the square root of 15. All right, you must put it in that form. Okay, go do questions 1 to 3 of the practice work.